Okay, every year at my Falloween time, I like to take inventory of what I have, okay? Falloween stuff that I have gathered to use to refresh my mind of what I have to use this year, and to let you see the things I'm working with and see the things I keep in my Halloween kits. So last year, I got these. I don't know what I'm doing with them yet, but they are there. Some stickers I got from last year. I got these gift boxes, trick or treat. The ribbon, I don't think was from last year. I think it's older. I think I got it a couple of years ago. But we have some nice ribbon with some cute little critters. One of those little clothespin leaf things, even though the leaf is upside down. Way to go, Dollar Tree. These are beads. I did use this in some of my stuff last year. These are not all Halloween, but I had just put them there to show you that this one is Halloween, and I like that picture, so that's going in my stuff. And then I have this one here, which is also Christmas and ripped. So if you buy any of my ephemera bags that I had in my for sale video, some of them have these in it. So yeah, so if you want one of the bags for $10, it's like 10 ounces of ephemera. Just let me know if you want one of the ones with the old cars. These I got, I bought from someone who was cleaning out their stuff. So this is all spooky dooky. Spooky. That's something Lillian says, and now I'm saying it. It's all spooky movie poster things. This comes from a bingo game, which is right here. It's right here. Calling cards. Let's see. Those are cool. And then the bingo cards. I think I might have put some of these in my fall packs. They're pretty neat. And then these little dudes here are the little, you know, bingo dots. And some more creepy movies. Spook. The Deep House. No thanks. I will pass. I have some small pieces of scrapbook paper. This is always good to have because I use a composition book, and the pages in a composition book are not that huge. So we got this. Yes, I am aware that I'm showing you stuff on top of a pile of stuff. I'm very sorry. More of this. A lot of these are double-sided. This I got when I got all that crafting stuff from that woman that time. Okay. Looks like I have one of these doilies and stickers that I got last year. Okay, here, I'll move stuff now. I discovered that these are stamps, so I put stamps on it for when I have it in its little cave in here. And this is just that, Halloween stamps. Okay. I've used some a few times. This came from a book. These are from a book. I put together packs with these pages in it, and I just kept the last few. I have a handful of home decorating. They're painting, like paint magazines, really is what they are. And I grabbed the holiday ones to do, and these are ones I went through. I actually made part of a video outside on my porch doing it, but the whole video, it didn't come out right, so I didn't bother. And this was like 2 years ago. So I'm going through I'm cleaning up my shop, so I'm going through stuff that I did not realize I had. So, yeah, I'll do a video. We'll go through some Halloween magazines. Okay, we'll do something with that. This must be some of the pages. See, it's like, I don't remember what I did. Here's some more of those magazines. Decorative Painter. That's the majority of the magazines I had were Decorative Painter. And I bought the lot of the magazines from the auction. And one person who I guess had been bidding against me said they would pay the price for the whole lot if I gave them one magazine. that they were in. So they paid for the whole lot for me. And I gave them the one magazine because what the hell, I'm not married to them. You know. So this is, like, that's kind of fall-y. All right, see, we have some stuff. We have some stuff. We have some things. I like this. I'm not a colorer. Ooh, we have this. That's nice. That is nice. Some nice fall stuff. Turkey in the straw. The 90s were such a time for decorating. They really were their own vibe. I mean, all the decades were, really, but I guess because a lot of the magazines I get are from the 90s, so I'm reminded constantly of things from the 90s. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Autumn wreath. I'm never going to make one. I mean, maybe I would. I would make like a grapevine wreath if my grapevines ever grow. We bought new grapevines this year. Anybody who follows my garden journey, which is a very small journey. We had grapes in the ground in front of our house for 6 years or better, and the grapes were itty bitty, and we never really got a good enough amount. And of course, you know, birds and bugs. So if these ones are good, I'll pay closer attention to keeping birds and bugs off of them. You know what I mean? Nice template thingy. Vintage Elegance stationery set. How about that plate? How about the rest of that picture with that plate? I don't know if I'll use all of these things. You know, mosaic pumpkin stepping stone. I might. But I don't know. Because, like, I don't know. I'll keep it. I will put it with my rest of my to harvest stuff for this particular area. I had a few more books. This was from this is a coloring book, but it's like nice quality paper. This is from the library book sale that they have in the fall over here. It's not in the fall. It's actually next week, but I go on the last day. There's another one of the books that I got there. I'll go on the last day because it's easier for me. It's easier for me to go when they're out of everything because I don't need anything. I'm not going for specific books. I'm going for whatever's left, really. So these are some books that I pulled from to get that to put in those packs. So, you know, there's still pages left in those. And Frankenstein. Okay, so there are pictures in these ones. Like almost every page for real. So there's pictures all over the place in these ones. And this is Spooky Mazes, which I thought was pretty cool. They've all been done, but how cool would it be to just color in, right? Like with marker? I would totally do that. And this is creepy pictures from old medical dictionaries. I'm going to keep that one out because we might. Our first project might be that. So, I'll put all the books in here now. I don't know why I had books that were not in here. So, these are the books. I might still have a few of these guys left. Da-da-da. I got these window clings from Dollar Tree many, many, many moons ago. Dollar General. When they put their Halloween stuff 50% off. You know, so I did get a bunch of these. These might have been 60% off by the time I got there, now that I think about it. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know what, I do this to get myself into the fall mode. Okay, I have to do this. And I had people tell me they like to see me go through the stuff, so here I am going through the stuff. This is new from this year. I have 2 packages, and they have 3 bundles of different stickers. These are from last year, and I got these 2 stamps I purchased. Okay, so I've got these things. Pretty flowers, right? more of these guys. This must have, yep. This has got a whole bunch of stuff. Just random stuff. Okay, so we're already a mess here. I got a bunch of creepy cloth. I got these cat cutouts from Dollar Tree. This was some of my stamped Halloween paper that I did. In case I wanted to fussy cut out some stuff, which I have done. We have done some projects like that. More scrappy ephemera, some magazine, some napkin. I don't know what that's from. Frankenstein pages from a different Frankenstein book. Okay. Frankenstein library book pocket. Pages from those books that have words. That's like, it's poetry, and it's got really cool spooky things. It has things like death creature and, you know, black bear and dark trees, you know, so. This is that leather from Dollar Tree. I don't know why I bought it. I'm not kidding. What a waste of money for just one sheet. More stuff. More stuff. It might have been 2 sheets. I think it might. Let me look. Well, now I have to know. I think it was 2, but it's probably just 1. No, it would say 2 if it was 2. On the package, it would say 2. So, other things. Ribbons. Oh, that bingo game. My Halloween packs have some of this stuff, including the little pumpkin guys. And some of the bingo cards. I got a bunch of my die cut leaves. Okay, so, you know, I've got the stuff here. I've got the stuff. I'm going to need a different system to organize those smalls in there. Maybe I'm going to literally put that in my trash for right now. A box, an organizer box wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, this is scrapbook box number 1. And this is all the paper stuff, I think. So I have, yep. So this is like my paper, including things that I've drawn. Beth Schuler's channel, they do roll a monster with the dice. And this was my monster. That was pretty, I'm pretty impressed with myself. And this is stuff to harvest in here, okay? All of the stuff to harvest out. So we're going to take our pages over here. And we are going to put them in with this stuff. Okay? I just, I'll have to go through that later, but I don't want to, you know, take all this time going through every single thing. This is what I made my old cover out of. I've had a lot of people on TikTok and social media ask me. This was a tablecloth from the Dollar Tree, and it feels amazing. It really feels amazing. I'm never going to make another cover that good again. That was like the best. Dictionary pages, because you need dictionary pages. I still have these paper pads, okay? So I'm still working out of those. I'm still working out of some of the, oh, there's some scrap. I'm still working out of some of the Dollar Tree Facebooks. This is the Facebooks. And I have a sticker by number book, okay? So those are fun. This was gifted to me, I'm assuming from my miniature child, because she is the creative beast in there. I don't know what this is. Haunted house. And then somebody had a picture on the back, not from one of mine. This is a vintage bag that was in some stuff I had bought, and I've already cut one side of it off. And I tried selling it a long time ago, but nobody wanted it. One of the best places for good pictures for spooky things is sci-fi. Look at that guy. I do have some sci-fi pictures in my journals that I use. These are rub-ons. There were some of the memory things from last year that I didn't put in the book, probably due to the numerous illnesses I ended up contracting. But of course, at the beginning of the season last year, I did work on some painty papers for the occasion. Yes, apparently there's lots of green. Unless that's just the green ones I did, because I do that too. These are sci-fi or magazine pages to be cut, including ones from sci-fi stuff. Okay, look at that guy. Gross. Right? So we have that to go through. I still have some of my blood drippy pages. I made a video about this a long time ago. It's on my Falloween playlist. See, I like that idea of the playlists. I made a video recently asking people what they thought of playlists. This guy's creepy. That's why I have that. You know, for different projects. And nobody answered. I got one answer so far. Okay. The more magazine stuff to go through. But I like being able to easily tell you where to find a video I made a long time ago. This is Christmas. Doesn't belong there. Stickers. Stickers from those Happy Planner stickers. So, yeah. Start liking playlists, people that don't like playlists. Okay? Trust me. This is just all the Happy Planner stickers, Halloween, fall ones that I kept for myself. This is just a piece of paper. It's one of the papers I use for my National Geographic packs. That's apparently a scrap. Apparently I have other colors than Halloween in here, too. For whatever reason. Although neon green, to me, can be a spooky color. You know, like radioactive, right? Just random pages. I don't know what these are. I just don't know. Yep, some different size pages here. I'm starting to remember when I did these now. Yep. So this is just a ton of painty papers that I made last year and a few years ago. That was the last time I made painting papers, before last year. So I will make a video. I'll make a short of myself going through all these, and you can keep an eye out for that because I still got quite the pile in here. But I love looking at painting papers, so I'll make a video of these ones. I mean, because look at, I still have all these right here, this whole stack. And then I have these ones right here to go through from a couple of years ago. Okay. So, yeah, we'll do one of just straight painty papers. These are cutouts, I think, to cut out from scrapbook pad of some sort of thing. Trick or treat bag. Just in case, you know, I need something like that. Packaging from something my daughter had. This. A tag that was on something my daughter had from one of her teachers, and some stickers that came from a bunch of stuff, more things to cut. That right there is meant for my cafe journal for real, so that's going up there. I just found too, look at that, that's pretty, a whole folder of forest stuff from a long time ago. This is a alien, I think, from Vera. This has some like spooky things on it, so I just kept that. And then there's this. This is a tag I got a while back. I forget who made it though, so next time put your name on it, because I like to know who made the things. This is to make a haunted house that I think I have. I have the house in an envelope somewhere. This apparently was the envelope I was keeping my small fall images in. But then, you know, you grow out of that. I don't know why I have that in there. I have this because I like this plum color, so we're going to do that. And then there's some full sheets of scrapbook paper that's not Halloween themed. It's just, although this one, like some of them I think came in Happy Mail, and she sent me Halloween pages. But yeah, just some dark colors. This one here is pretty cool. And I have a full pad of Halloween stuff. Still, 12 by 12. And these pages from some other, it was a month-to-month magazine, and I got September, October, and November for this. Oh, just September and October. No November. Or did I get November back here? And November. Okay. Nice, nice. So that's all that's in that scrapbook paper box. Okay, this is the last tote of stuff. Can you see everything? No, you cannot see everything. Can I pull it this way? You can, though. So, this is part of a tablecloth. These wooden things, I like these wooden things. I am going to make things with them. I just imagine they would look really nice hanging from a Halloween mobile type thing. Some more of these tags. These were ATCs I made, so if anybody's looking to swap Falloween ATCs, I do have some that I did a long time ago, and I'll probably make more this year. I like ATCs. I just forget to make them. Let's see. Oh, this was for a festival, you know, to be put in the book. These are just random punch outs and die cuts from when I did a whole bunch of scrap papers. I just punched a ton of them out. This was in Happy Mail. I also don't know who this was from. This is a cornucopia of craft kit. This is from the leaves. I have some lacy leaves somewhere. Dollar Tree don't have these anymore, man. They don't have those. So that's like, you know. A friend of mine makes cards, and every once in a while I am blessed with one of those cards. These are those reproduction of the antique tags. This is more of those foam stickers, and there might be pot leaves. They have ones that look like pot leaves, so there might be pot leaves in those ones. Just some ribbon and some washi, which I have some washi to add. Trunk or treat, you know, these are just things from the community. Envelope. Draw with me. Oh yes, I bought this for drawing because I'm not very good at drawing a lot of things, so that will help me break it down. And I don't care what you say. All right, yes, I'm going to follow a kid's book. These are napkins. I got these ones at Dollar Tree last year, maybe. They are awesome. Might have been the year before. I don't think it was last year, but yeah, they were awesome. I've been using them sparingly. Some more of those Facebooks. More stickers. This spider trim, like I have on the cover of my Falloween journal, except the one I have on my cover is black. Just some old paper, skulls. The die cut negatives from all the die cuts I did, which I love these. I love these. We might do a few things with these so that I can show you some of the things to do with your die cut negatives, okay? If you're looking for an idea. Packaging, stickers, one pie left. Owls, and those are all foamy things. This stuff, smalls. These are a bunch of punch outs I did, not the leaf, with a punch that I then ended up selling because it was too much for my little bitty hands. This, leaves, skulls, packaging, more cards made that, let me show you this one. She does such great work. I love watching her. I don't think she has a YouTube channel. She used to crochet animals too. And I have some of her stuff. Oh, see, this one's cute. That you can definitely, you know. They're dimensional. You can definitely tell. Happy autumnal stuff. Yes. Happy stuff. So those are cute. That's a cute card. More stickers. More treat bags and these things that I'm hoarding forever. So that is my entire collection of stuff. Now I have a better gauge on, oh my God. I have a better gauge on what I have to use and what I want to do. Okay. So like that's going to have to go in. I didn't take any of the other things out because I should put those in. I'm going to put in my cards. What did I do with the other card? Oh, that's a cute little card too, right? Trick or treat with a little cat. Right here. And I'll go through the other stuff and I'll just add that memory stuff after. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to do some stuff in there. Memory stuff. So yeah, thanks you everybody for watching me just go through a bunch of crap. And I'll be seeing you in my Falloween stuff, guys. It's gonna be fun. Ta-ta for now.